Welcome in. Paul Catalina's Top 5 brought to you by TexasBeefHouse.com. Every time there's an auction, use our promo code 365sports for a discount at checkout. Transfer Fits, Volume 2. And yes, I promised to get to Micah Hudson. I know you might have seen some spittle there. I'm very excited. I'm just spitting with excitement as we get into the transfer portal this year. Unlike many people, I understand the transfer portal is a headache. I choose to embrace the joy of it and the chaos and go, all right, let's see where we can move these people around the board. Will it work? Will it be effective? Well, that's a case-by-case basis. Number 5, Kaidon Salter, quarterback from Liberty. I think maybe he missed the boat to go to Auburn and help Hugh Freeze out a little bit more, but I think he's going to go follow Hugh Freeze, who he had a couple great years under at Liberty, and go play at Auburn. Look, I know he didn't have the best year at Liberty this year, but he had a better year than Peyton Thorne did or any of the other quarterbacks at Auburn. Auburn does not have a quarterback on the roster that's going to be back next year. Now, they did sign Deuce Knight, one of the best quarterbacks in the country, to that class, but you need somebody to fill the gap in. Kaidon Salter can come in and help Hugh Freeze get things straight, because if he has another year like he did this year and doesn't make a bowl again, he's going to get fired at Auburn, whether he has Deuce Knight, Cam Coleman, and all that. Plus, again, if you saw the A&M game, they've got weapons. They're just not very good at using them. Number 4, Trayvon Rudolph, wide receiver, Northern Illinois. This is 4,000 career total yards. Dynamic in the receiving game and the return game. You know who's missing that this year? The Georgia Bulldogs. Their wide receiver core, not dynamic. Not at all. And look, you lose Ladd McConkey and Brock Bowers, anybody's going to take a drop off, but there's really no one in that wide receiver core you're scared of. Now, they're effective, they're good, but is there a big-time playmaker, a game breaker, a burster? No, nobody like that. This guy he's trying to get to the next level, decided last year to stay for another year at NIU, did that, and now he's in the portal trying to cash in on what he's done at the G5 level, jumping up. I think this would be a great fit for Georgia and a real diamond in the rough for them, because they probably don't normally think about going to that route, but I think he fits very well. Number 3, safety, Cole Wisniewski from North Dakota State. This guy has Nebraska or Wisconsin, where he's from, written all over him. This is a big-time safety big dude, 6'2", 6'3", 215, just lays the lumber all across the field. And I don't know who the defensive coordinator is going to be at Nebraska just yet, but I do know Matt Rule very well, and I know what he likes, and he likes dudes like this, guys that deliver punishment, fly to the ball, make tackles. That's what Cole Wisniewski is. Nebraska's actually made the list twice now for wide receiver Dan Key and for Cole Wisniewski, because it just fits what their personality is. Number 2, Kevin Concepcion from NC State. Let's send him to the Big 12 and put him with Kansas State and Avery Johnson. Those running backs, Avery Johnson, his brother's going to go play there. They've got some really good talent, interesting talent at Kansas State. They're in the mix for him, and that's known. I think that'd be a great and fun fit for him as he tries to get to the next level. This dude is a badass. If you go back and watch 2023, he played great. They had quarterback nightmares all year long for the Wolfpack. Not reflective on KC here. He is quite the player, and you should watch him when you get a chance. Especially if he winds up, for our Big 12 and Kansas State fans, if he winds up there, that's a boon for the Wildcats or anyone who winds up getting him. And number 1, as promised, Micah Hudson. Garrett, this is killing me.
Yeah, this is making me a little nauseous, man.
I racked my brain over, all right, you didn't really play that much at Texas Tech in an offense that throws the ball all over the place. We don't know what's kind of going on there. You're a big-time 5-star recruit. I know a lot of people say A&M. They'll say LSU. And maybe that's where he goes. I don't know. I don't know where he's going to go. But if I'm Micah Hudson, and I'm a young receiver who didn't play that much, my freshman year, and I want to look on a place that's actually looking up with a quarterback who can actually help me and we can grow together, if I looked at every quarterback situation in the country and I said, who's got a quarterback with the biggest potential to be the next superstar? Hold on. Like, can you get me like a ginger ale after this? Because I'm very nauseous.
You're going to need one.
It is DJ Lagway in the University of Florida. It really is. It really is. It's hard for me to admit that. I don't want to say it out loud, but I think it shows a lot of personal growth that here I am suggesting a big-time transfer to the Florida Gators. Do I want him to go there? No. If he asked me, should I go there? I would probably not be able to say to his face, yes. That's why I'm recording this video. And Micah Hudson's not going to ask me. We've had him on the show a few times. He probably doesn't remember my name anymore. But he's not going to ask. But if he did ask, this version of me that's doing this video right now, that's in maybe a little bit of an emotional crisis because he's saying these things out loud, and his friends from Florida State will see it and go, what the hell, man? What's wrong with you? I just think if I'm a wide receiver, I'm a young guy, and I'm going to go play with a redshirt sophomore quarterback who's on his way up, or a true sophomore quarterback who I might have 2 years with, and we can kind of grow together. I mean, am I wrong, Garrett?
No, I mean, you could do a lot worse.
I mean,
It hurts my soul, but you're right.
Sometimes you have to admit things that you don't like. Brussels sprouts are good for you. Actually, Brussels sprouts are actually pretty good. You can cook them a lot of different ways. High fiber diet. Flossing is necessary. All these things. We don't like to do them, but we have to say it. I'm just saying that playing with DJ Lagway is a good thing. And I'm going to end this before I start vomiting on camera, because I can't believe I said it. But it should show you that I am truly an unbiased journalist who doesn't care about the slings and arrows and what people will say about him. It's hurting me. It's hurting me. It's hurting me. But I think it's a good idea. I really do. DJ Lagway, if you want to get the most potential out of a guy like Micah Hudson who has a ton of potential that's unrealized, that's where I would try and go. Play with the best possible quarterback you could, and to me, that's DJ Lagway. All right, that's going to do it for us. We hope you have a good weekend. Enjoy the championship games tonight and tomorrow. Should be an absolute blast. Crazy football weekend. We're back with you on Monday. Thanks for watching, everybody. Great football weekend ahead.